Hi, I'm Craig.
Hi, I'm Kylie.
Hi, I'm Shandy, and this is Seance With My Siblings, Father's Day edition. We
Bum,
heart haunt
bum, bum.
dads.
Oh, yeah, we do. Austin's my daddy.
Okay. Ghost
Welcome
updates. Oh,
to
fuck.
the seance.
We are in the
We're
stands.
recording at night.
Yeah.
At
We've all been
night.
at work all day.
Got puddings for brain.
I think mine's like tapioca pudding. I think that's the flavor.
At least it has like more bumps, like some ridges. Like not just
Yeah, but they're
completely
smooth bumps.
They're covered in
Oh
pudding.
no.
Runs off.
Great. Perfect. Oh no. Well,
It's okay.
but the
Ghost
tea
updates?
is
Ghost updates.
Ghost updates?
no.
I don't have any ghost updates.
I do, but not me.
Ooh.
Zave.
Oh
When
shit.
I got home from work today, he's like, "So, is this house haunted?" He doesn't listen to the podcast.
No.
He doesn't know. And I was like, "Well, I mean, there's a lady here. Kylie's seen her. I've felt her. We've talked to her." He's like,
Yeah.
"Well," so he's home alone. I'm at work. Luke is with Peter this week. And Dave is up in his room, which is like the coolest room in the house.
Hell yeah, brother.
And he is watching a video and playing a video game, and everything starts lagging, which is not typical because we have the special internet here, the fiber optic, whatever. Fiber?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fancy boy internet.
Yes, for Sampy.
Oh yeah.
He's like, "That's weird." And so everything's lagging, and then it just like stops. And he's like, "That's weird." And he has one earbud in, and then one ear is just open to the
wild.
to the wild.
To the whispers. Oh no.
Well, kind of. He hears.
Oh shit. Oh
breathing
fuck.
behind him.
Heavy
Yeah.
breathing behind him.
Uh-huh.
Ew.
And he's
No.
like, "Oh, a cat's in here being a hooligan." No,
Oh
no.
no.
cat. So he gets up and he looks everywhere. He checks his room and his closets. He checks Luke's room, Luke's closet. He checks the podcast room. No one's there. No cat is there.
The ghost was breathing on him.
Ew.
I'm like, that
I
doesn't
don't-
sound like the lady, though.
No. That might be whatever was in here.
Maybe. Finally getting brave enough
Mhm.
to go peek in at Zave.
Explore. Oh no.
Yeah.
And then, and there's more.
But wait,
But
but
wait.
wait. There's more.
There's more.
He was playing his VR and he had one earbud in because he's Zave. And what was he playing? He's killing things. He's killing things. And he says the things usually don't talk. Whatever he's killing doesn't usually talk or make noise.
Okay.
Well, he's hearing like mumblings. He can't understand it.
Ooh.
And I'm like, probably wasn't the game.
Gross.
He's like, that's probably just explainable. Like, that was something. I'm like, okay, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So that is my ghost update that just happened today.
Nice.
Oh, that's scary.
spooky.
Yeah.
I don't like that it like made everything like I don't like that it made everything like fuck up and it was just like breathing behind him. Gross.
Yeah, no.
No. That's kind of normal.
I mean, yeah.
But still, it's not
Just
polite.
spooky still. No.
It was just trying to get his attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, that is Zave's ghost update. Spooky.
Ooh. That's spooky.
Yeah. Here we go. Father's Day. Happy
Ooh.
Oh, happy
Happy
fucking
Father's
Father's Day, Father.
So we're gonna round robin
Papa?
some Father's Day tales.
Mm.
All right. This is from Midnight Sweet Tea.
Ooh.
But it's spelled like sweet tea, like in the South that you would drink.
Some
That I
sweet
hear is
tea.
delightful.
Mm.
Full of sugar.
I love sugar.
So much sugar.
Ghost of Father helped me with my cleaning routine.
Ooh.
Mm.
My father passed away a few months ago from ALS. And that I had to look up because I'm like, I don't know what that is. It's sometimes called Lou Gehrig's disease. It's where your brain stops communicating with your muscles. And so eventually you can't move or talk. And then eventually, like, you don't breathe anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Horrible,
Ooh,
horrible, horrible.
that's awful.
I can't even imagine.
I read a book. Oh my gosh. Tuesdays with Maury.
Yes. Oh, crying.
Crying.
All crying.
Such a good book. Such a good cry.
So hard of crying.
So hard crying.
So this poor man passed from ALS, and before he died, his child, I always used to joke around with him to please give me a sign from the dead and haunt me as much as possible. Pop off, Dad. It was a joke between us to make him feel better about his impending death. I never had any real expectations. Well, I fucking do. Dad. Get on that.
Right.
Haunt his ass.
Yesterday, I was changing the water in my aquarium that I set up in his office. While I'm working on the maintenance, suddenly some beautiful jazz music, in parentheses, my favorite music to clean to, which he always used to complain about, starts to play from his speaker.
Ooh.
Speaker is not voice activated and can only play music via an app on your phone. His phone was still attached to the speaker, but when I checked the phone, it was completely dead.
Oh, snap.
Ooh, gross.
That was your dad, bestie.
Yes, hell yeah.
Mhm.
The speaker has never malfunctioned before, and there are no other possible explanations for how it would play music without the phone running the app. Oh, this is fun. While I am not a believer of the paranormal,
Oh.
I wouldn't call myself a believer either. I guess I'm just indifferent to it because I've never had any personal experiences. Sir, ma'am, yes, you have. And that song played, I really felt his presence, and it felt like he was doing something nice by playing music for me while I cleaned.
Aw.
I know. I was overcome with emotions, which led me to freaking out a bit. Fair. And soon as that happened, the music abruptly stopped.
Ooh.
Yeah. I love the idea that he was reaching out to me through and hope he finds little ways to do so more.
Aw.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's cute.
That's cute.
It was very sweet.
Okay. This is by OK Bandicoot 9445.
Slay.
Hello.
But okay.
Crash Bandicoot.
Look. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Bandicoot.
2 nights my dad and I will never ever forget. 20 years and some change later, we still talk about it now and then.
Damn.
Okay. So this might be a long story. It's not that long. They say that though. And I have never ever shared it before on Reddit, but it's 100% true. My dad can absolutely attest to it.
We believe you, bestie.
We do. Okay,
Mhm.
Bandicoot, we believe you.
Yeah,
Here it
Bandicoot.
goes. This happened when I was about 10 years old. It had always been known that the family who lived in the childhood home before us had a daughter who passed away from cancer at a very young age. She did not pass away in the house, but in a local hospital. I had always gotten weird vibes in the house, but only in the basement I grew up in from age 3 to 18. My basement had a little makeshift basketball court in it, and I would shoot hoops nightly down there. We had a huge black stereo that I would listen to music on while shooting hoops. For some reason, every single time that I had gotten done shooting hoops, I would absolutely storm up the stairs of the basement and refuse to look into the particular corner of it because I always had a feeling that I was being watched. You know, that feeling.
You know.
You know the one.
No.
We do know. I know that feeling well.
Yeah.
So much so to the point that I convinced myself if I were to look in the corner while going up the stairs, I would see someone standing there. One night after shooting hoops with my dad, I went upstairs and got in bed to get ready for sleep. My dad and I laid down at the exact same time in separate rooms, though. So, like, they went to bed at the same time. I can't make this up. Within minutes of laying down, my dad comes knocking on my door and told me that I forgot to turn the stereo off. I literally had no idea what he was talking about because I sure did. He said,
no.
"Oh, it's absolutely blaring." He went down to the basement and the stereo was blaring in the pitch dark.
I love it.
The story gets
Hell yeah,
even.
brother.
Oh my gosh.
About a week later, maybe not even that long, I got done shooting hoops again and was laying in bed. I kid you not, you can ask my dad. As I laid in bed, I started hearing what sounded like bouncing. I could hear the noise coming through the corner of my room. I put my ear up to the vent, and all of a sudden, I understood what I was hearing, and I froze. My basketball was dribbling.
Oh, shit.
I ran into my dad's room. He put his ear up to the vent and heard the exact same thing. So they're both hearing this now. He went downstairs to the basement, and this time it was still and quiet. No sound, no dribbling, just darkness.
Ooh. Spooky.
Rose.
That vent in the corner of my room is directly over the corner of the basement that always had super weird vibes.
Sorry, everyone, hold on.
Oh. All right. To this day, my dad and I will joke about it every now and then. This happened 20 years or so ago, but it's something we both will never, ever forget. It's permanently etched into our memories and minds, that's for sure. I've never posted on this subreddit before and had no idea it existed until tonight, but I'd always been wanting to share this story. Thanks for reading.
I love that it's become like their inside joke,
Yeah.
and they still joke about it 20 years later.
Yes.
That's a wild.
Yeah, that's really
That would
fun.
be a cool experience to like have with your dad too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Spooky.
we're about to be invaded by teenagers.
Or no.
Or no.
Or more.
All right, Craig, hit us.
All right.
Hit us
Stories.
with your dad.
Is that you, Daddy? Oh no. By Apple Rose. Woo.
I thought you were making a joke with the title.
No, that's what the title is. I thought it was hilarious.
But it's funny.
Yeah. It's probably not meant to be, but my sense of humor is broken, so woo. Okay. As I have mentioned in other stories, my father passed away in 1987 at a very young age of 45. I was 22 at the time of my father's death, and we were very close. Me being his eldest daughter, if it were possible, I went everywhere with my daddy. I even got to participate in Bring Your Daughter to Work day with my dad. I was always proud of my dad, as he was just as proud of me. Hope that makes sense. I also mentioned that my dad came for a little visit to see his first grandson, Ryan. When Ryan was just 7 months old, a few years later, 1991, I had my second son, Dean. Dean was born late in the year, and I had moved into another apartment, one without stairs, because at this time, Ryan had proven himself as being quite a climber, and it made me nervous that Ryan would hurt himself, and I felt that he needed to move somewhere safer. Dean was about 4 months of age, and I was falling asleep feeding him his bottle. When I was awoken by a very bright light from the hallway, I heard someone say, "Cheryl, wake up, sweetie." I woke up with Dean in my arms and was a little confused by what I had heard. I was still half asleep, but awake enough to put Dean into his crib. The next morning, I replayed the incident in my head and knew that that was my dad's voice. This happened over 19 years ago, and I can still see that bright light. I felt the presence of my dad once again Once again, my dad was looking out for his grandson and his oldest girl. Thank you, Dad. I love you.
Aw,
was-
that one's
Yeah,
sweet.
that was a cute one.
That's sweet.
Aw.
How do you think our dad will haunt us when he dies?
He'll come in
Ooh.
making his dad noises out loud. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
he makes noises.
Yeah.
Everyone knows the dad noises. You guys,
Mhm.
that are
Everyone
listening
knows the
know
dad
exactly
noises.
what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
And then he'll do his loud horse shit sneeze, and then he'll leave.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna steal my Oreos.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Probably
Absolutely.
like grunts while he eats.
He'll come in, he'll open the
Yep.
refrigerator. He'll say,
He'll leave it open for a second.
he'll leave it open. He'll say, I'm dad, and then he'll leave.
Yep. Exactly.
Well, let's hope that doesn't happen for another good 40 years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be ancient, father.
Father.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then I'll be an official orphan if he dies.
No.
Oof.
Mom is dead. Sorry, Mom.
No.
She has a sense of humor now that she's dead. I swear. I swear.
Mm-mm-mm.
She gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gets it.
She gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he'll definitely come for some snacks. He'll definitely
Mhm.
make some dad
He might
noises.
fix some shit.
Yeah.
Good. It'll be real easy to tell it's him.
Yep. And what a moment he enters the house, we will know.
All right. This is by Tweety's Voice. My grandfather loved fishing, and in parentheses, and drinking, which ultimately killed him.
Pop off.
Cheers to you,
Oh
Grandpa.
no.
Cheers, Gramps.
Cheers.
He'd been in a nursing home for about 3 years because his dementia was more than my grandma could handle. The nursing home was about 30 minutes from mine and my grandma's house, so we didn't visit as much as grandma wanted. That would be so hard to have your spouse in a home and you can't be there too.
Yeah.
Because it costs a
would be-
lot of money. And if you don't need to be there,
Yeah.
you probably can't afford it.
It's expensive.
I'm just going to have to die in a gutter. I've decided. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
So, grandma never learned to drive. That's why she depended
Oh.
on them to take her. I was only in 8th grade, so it was up to my parents to bring her to the weekly visits. During his final few months, he began escaping, this is in parentheses, from the home, and they'd find him just wandering the neighborhood. He was going fishing.
Mm.
Oof.
Oh,
That's sad.
oh.
That
Dude.
is.
Get him and taken fishing. Come on. This was early 80s, and the home didn't have trackers or anything, so it's easy to slip out. Yeah, it was the fucking 80s.
It was the 80s.
The 80s.
Considering I remember at least 4 incidents. Okay. So one afternoon, I heard a knock at the door. It was Grandpa. I was shocked because we lived pretty far away for him to be walking. Remember, they're 30 minutes away by car.
Mm-hmm. So this man has walked 30 plus miles.
Jeez.
As far as I know, he had never gone this far on any of his escapades. He asked me if I wanted to go fishing with him at the lake. We fished that lake near our home for years. I turned to yell at Mom and tell her that Grandpa was here. The phone rang that same instant.
Oh no, I know where this
I
is
know.
going. I've got
Yeah.
chills already.
I turned back to bring Grandpa inside with me, and he was gone. I ran outside and looked everywhere. It was seconds. He couldn't have gone far. I go
Oh,
back to
shit.
the house as my mom's hanging up the phone and tells me that Grandpa just died. That was my first panic attack.
Oh, fuck.
Please no. Right, please no, Tweety's Voice.
Why am I crying in the club right now?
Because it's sad. It's
It
so
is sad.
sweet.
Yeah.
I'm just glad
It
Grandpa
is.
didn't have to walk. He just
Yeah, he's-
whooshed there. Yeah. Oh,
Aw.
Grandpa, you're the best. I hope you're fishing in the great beyond now.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
That was a good one.
That
that
a banger,
was
if I do say so myself.
Okay.
a banger.
This is by Lady Lucifer.
Ooh.
Is it me? Did I write this?
Did I write this one?
my dad's story. Some context. Sometimes I get really southern.
I think it's like there's parts of Utah where people sound really southern.
Yeah.
So I think it's that.
Well, definitely Sanpete.
The Sanpete.
Yeah, the Sanpete accent. Yep.
Real hard. Some context. Growing up, my dad told me that he'd seen a ghost when he was younger, but he refused to tell me the story. Of course, I went to my mom, who told me the whole story.
Ooh, Mom.
Pop off.
Baby spilling the tea. Sometime later, a few years, but I couldn't tell you how many, my dad deemed me old enough to know, so he eventually told me, I'm having a hard time.
Oh no.
Slices.
It's been a
It's
long
late.
time.
It's okay.
Okay. When my dad deemed me old enough to know, he eventually told me what happened. The story was always followed by some statement about how ghosts are rubbish and they don't exist.
Okay.
My
That's
dad
funny.
was a stubborn git. Even after seeing one, he refused to believe.
I know people like that.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that you believe.
I believe
Yep.
that you believe. My dad died over 11 years ago. Not too long after he died, I Googled his name out of curiosity and found that he'd actually posted his story online. I figured I'd share it.
Dad.
He didn't tell his daughter, but he left it online.
That's
It's like,
hilarious.
Strangers shall know my ghosts.
Only strangers.
I've copied and pasted the following, so I'm sorry for the spelling and grammar mistake.
Dad.
Dad. His story is called Madge. It started some years ago, and I am happy to say it's been over for some considerable time. I am confident that I no longer am being followed by Madge. But I would like to share my experience with you, and if you can provide any insight or better understanding of what happened to me, I would be most happy.
Oh, we can. Don't worry.
Wait, this story is
no.
wild.
Oh shit.
Years ago, I was sleeping over at a friend's apartment. I went to bed and lay there alone with my thoughts until I think I fell asleep. I was awoken by 3 sharp knocks, similar to somebody knocking on a solid wooden door. So I turned my head to the bedroom door, which was 3 yards away to my right. The door was closed, yet within the door frame was a figure. To my eye, the figure was shimmering and vivid with color.
Ooh, pretty.
Without any real
That's kind of
human
cool.
yet,
Be who you are.
that it was a woman, that she was extremely tall, and that she was wearing jewelry. I perceived her with an absolute clarity that my eyes were unable to support. I opened my mouth to yell, but could not. It only lasted a few seconds when the door opened and my friend entered the room. The vision was gone. I said to my friend with detached calmness that I had just seen a ghost.
Oh shit.
Met with indifference. I did not press the matter as I was already beginning with the self-doubt. As you do. Gaslight. By the end of a mostly sleepless night, I had managed to convince myself that it was a dream, or at least a product of that period between sleep and wakefulness. Within days, the whole episode was forgotten. Until 6 months later.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
At home with my parents, and I decided upon an early night. I had a lot on my mind that night and needed some space and some quiet for contemplation. I was lying on my single bed in my small bedroom, lost in thought, when I heard the 3 knocks again. My heart leapt. From my bed, I can see ahead of me and to the right the bedroom door, which was open, and the landing is accessible by 3 ascending steps. Through the door, I can see about 3 yards of the landing until the angle of the door frame cuts off the view. There, just at the farthest point, was that same vision. The same shimmering colors. She was much clearer this time, and there was no doubt that my eyes were seeing a woman. She was so tall that she had to bend her head to the left until it was almost resting on her shoulder. Like a body hanging
I
without
hate it.
Oh, no. The bent neck lady.
Oh god.
beautiful and shiny
Beautiful neck
and
lady.
tall.
I love it.
But she was looking at me. Her eyes, although I couldn't see them, were fixed upon me, and there was malice in them. I had no doubt.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
But you couldn't see them. You don't know, Dad.
That was the feeling.
Oh, that was the feeling.
Dad had the
Spooky.
oh no.
Oh, the oh no's.
The oh no's.
The oh no's.
I'm in danger.
yeah, that's what he's feeling. Then, in an instant, she came along the landing, down the 3 steps, and right up to my face.
No, I hate when they do that.
Oh, God, I hate it.
So quickly and so aggressively, she brought her face to within an inch of mine.
Ew.
What is that show?
Right.
Crimson Peak? Where the
like,
ghost lady, like, zooms?
Yeah, like, she
Ew.
ran.
Ew.
Ugh.
I could now make out her eyes and her nose, but to this day, I'm not sure if I saw them or experienced them.
Like, just perceived them in his mind's eye.
Yeah. I could not separate her emotions from her face. Oh, so like he's not sure if he saw her eyes or if like she was projecting them.
Right,
is what it
yeah.
sounds
Like in his mind.
Oh, uh-huh.
I wish I could have been there.
Spooky. I could not separate her emotions from her visage, which seemed to be one and the same in my mind. It is difficult to describe, but I saw her face and features along with her hatred.
Ooh.
I opened my mouth to scream, but nothing came out. Eventually, she disappeared. I have never been so terrified in all my life. Never has fear removed my capacity to utter or to move a single muscle, and yet this was the case. I lay rigid for some time, at least until the room was light from daybreak. I was absolutely sure that I had not fallen asleep, but yet over time, I managed to convince myself that this was the case. This is how I came to terms with it. Over the next year, I saw no more of her, and she was reduced to an entertaining story for friends. Then I married and moved to set up a house with my wife. The third and the last and the unequivocal sighting was during the early days in my new home. It was bright, warm Sunday afternoon, and I was sitting on the chair to watch a television program, an old episode of Bonanza, as it happens, when I became aware of another presence in the room. I turned to the door behind me, fully expecting my wife to be there, but she was not. As I turned my head to the back to the TV, to my right was a settee, and sat in the middle was the woman again. This time, she sat on the edge of the settee with her head forward, cupping her chin in her hands, and her knees were also together under her chin. She was leaning forward in a position,
She's just like,
contemplating me.
Gross. I don't like
can't
that her
tell
knees were
if
there
it was-
too, though.
What?
Oh, I don't like that her knees were there too. Like holding
Oh.
it, like just
well,
holding
she's like
her
a
up.
whole ass human there.
Yeah, she's a whole human
Ugh.
there.
Like a full body apparition.
I wasn't sure if it was amusingly or mockingly. I can't decide. There
Ew,
was
I'm
much
thinking-
clarity about her features, and the room was bright, which she seemed to reflect. There in front of me was a woman, about 25 years old, very sharp features, very tall and very thin. Her bright colors, her hair, and her jewelry reminded me of a punk rocker.
Oh.
Although this was not so. She was, I am sure, from a time long before that era. I don't know why they think that. Because I guess a lot of people feel like it has to be an old-timey ghost.
Right.
But it very well
Doesn't.
could have
It
been.
doesn't. It could be a more modern
Yeah.
visage.
I was not afraid, emboldened by the daylight, and I simply and calmly asked her what she wanted. There was no response, no answer. She simply faded away, and I have not seen her to this day.
She did the fade away.
She did the fade away.
Ugh.
Compressing my research into a short paragraph, I went back to the place of my first sighting and asked my friend some questions. It transpired that she was haunted by a spirit many years previously who would disturb household objects. An expert, they put this in quotation marks, expert was brought in who ascertained that they were being haunted by a malevolent spirit who was called Madge. It was not possible to get rid of her, but to hope that she leaves of her own accord. This happened in my friend's hometown, some 300 miles from where I live. My theory is that Madge came with my friend to my hometown and took a liking to me, thereby following me to both my parents' home and onward to my married home.
Wow. Just
That
following
is
along.
spooky.
Following along.
Little attachment.
Little attachment. The middle story is the worst, where she's like super duper tall and like sprints at him.
And like,
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
Nope.
oof. I pictured her like when she was like this, like with her head in her hands, like her neck just being like elongated, like bent all the way forward, but like kind of sitting how the girls from the Mama or Mother movie are like on top of the fridge, like with their knees like that, and like that, like can you visualize that? Yeah, like sitting like that. That's how I pictured her, and it was real gross.
Does anyone else
like,
think the ending of that movie was kind of sweet?
It was kind of
The
sweet.
story was
That movie
sad.
scared the shit out of me growing up.
Only got like one of her babies.
Yeah.
So that's sweet. And
Yeah.
they're together.
Yeah.
And the other
The
one's
scary movie.
Yeah.
Like the scary movie. No, like the comedy, like the scary movie, like that makes fun of Mama is so fucking funny.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember.
Like the little girl's like a dog, like acts like a dog. It was wild.
Yeah. But because
I don't remember what one it was.
I don't know. If a human's going under something tall, they duck like forward. But I don't like that she just like tips her head.
Gross.
Yeah. Spooky.
I don't like how tall she is.
No one should be that tall.
No.
All right, your turn, Craig.
My turn. Bet. This one's by Sheld999. Okay. The event took place winter 2015, maybe 16, around 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. So it was chilly and late. I was watching television as I normally do on the night and patting the cat and dog, and of course keeping an eye on the fire to see if it needed to be restoked. Around 10 p.m. to 10:30, my father went to bed and the animals followed him. I was the only one awake in the lounge, sitting on the couch watching Sky TV, cable for those who are from the USA/UK. Around 10:20, I noticed the fire needed to be restoked as it was getting low on wood. We stock it on the very top. We stoke it, or no, we stock it to the very top. Okay, so I just said it.
Stack it.
Stock, S-T-O-C-K.
Yeah, like
maybe that's like a different word from where they're from in New Zealand. I don't know. Mayhaps. I picture like stack, like that's what I thought they meant. Okay. Anyway, so I just let it go for another few minutes until the next advert break. Once the advert break came on, I went to go outside to get the wood from the back door. We keep the wood there as it's easiest to bring inside into the fireplace. As I went outside, I heard my dad's voice say my name. I answered back, no reply. So I said again, "What, Dad?" No reply. I tried again, and I heard him say, "What?" I asked if he called my name. He said no, and he went back to sleep. I don't know what it was, but it creeped me out. It happened as soon as I opened the back door to pick up the wood. Still spooked until this day.
It's like
A
mimicking
mimicky.
a dad mimic.
A dad mimic.
Dad mimic. Yeah.
Duck in the dome.
Doug Dimino. Of Doug Dimino.
A Dilfy mimic.
A DILF mimic. Yes. I need some of those in my life. Just kidding. Sorry.
I want that.
Oh, Lordy.
Good luck. Good luck finding
That-
those.
Apps are wild.
Oh, no.
I lasted 3 days. Then I was done.
Yeah. There are
Tism
too many
slices.
slices.
Too many.
Yeah. Too many. Yeah, that was it.
That was a spooky one.
That was spooky.
Sexy dad mimic. Just kidding, girl. Not. I just want to pretend. I picture
Yeah,
it.
just fun to pretend. Yeah.
Like chiseled gray beard, like
Mm.
mountain man in his
But
lumberjack
he
outfit.
kind of has like a little bit of a belly because he's a dad now.
Yeah.
Mm.
But he can
How's
still
that?
chop some wood.
Oh yeah,
And he'll chop your
Oh,
wood.
like that one. Yeah.
Ouch.
Oh no.
He'll split you in two.
Oh Jesus.
No.
Dead.
The opposite.
The opposite.
Yeah.
He'll put you back together. He can fix you.
Oh God.
Not that either.
What am I? Oh God. Anyway.
Oh, so fun. All right, I think this is my last one. She kind of thick. Medium thick.
Medium thick.
All right. Now that I'm crying. Okay. This is from Sinclair 1328. 1328. My dad passed away 4 years ago next week. And this was posted 6 years ago. So it's been significantly longer. Sorry about that, Sinclair. When I was growing up, our parents would go shopping. And when they got back, my dad would run up to the door and ring the doorbell repeatedly to let us know, get your shoes on and unload this van with us. Well, he passed away when I was 22, and I had been renting this house for a while with some roommates, about a year or so at the time. He had been dead about 8 months at this point. This house is old. No updates since maybe the 80s. The electrical was all fucked. I know that. This electrical in this house is all fucked.
Sing.
Hardly any outlets worked. There was no doorbell. I also don't have a doorbell. There was
No doorbell for you.
No. There was the spot for one, and the landlord, in parentheses, my roommate's uncle, said he tried to put one in when he lived in the house in the 90s, 2000s. But the wires were so corroded that he'd have to rewire the whole thing, so he never did. He looked at it and said, yeah, I'm not doing that.
That's funny.
I mean, I would do that. That's how I'd like, I don't really need a doorbell. I would rather have outlets than a doorbell.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's no doorbell. This is important. Well, one day, my roommates and I were watching Silent Hill 2.
Ooh.
Just to laugh at Kit Harington in it. I don't know who Kit Harington is.
Okay.
Anyway.
Is she the one that gets like ripped apart? Is that number 2? I don't know. I
only
watched them in a
remember
really
the
long
first
time.
one. I think I've only seen the first one, and that I was like, yeah, I'm good.
I'm good.
I don't need to see that shit. All right. Just to laugh at Kit Harington in it, and in the middle of the movie, our doorbell started pinging like crazy.
Oh wait, he's kind of hot.
Shit. Oh. It's
A white man.
A man.
okay, so that's the man they're laughing at.
I guess Kit is a gender neutral name. I always just think girl because
our
Carson.
sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the doorbell is going off like crazy in the middle of this scary movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
None of us had heard it before, and I was just shook.
As you fucking would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a noise I hadn't heard for years and never in that house. So this is like the sound of his childhood doorbell, or her, theirs.
Their childhood doorbell.
Yes. I didn't even know where the bell was and had to go down the hall and touch the box to feel it vibrating with the sound to know that that's where the bell was. I stared at it for a few, then explained to my roommates why it freaked me out. Said something sarcastic like, "We're trying to watch a movie, Dad. Doing gay stuff while we're watching a movie, Dad."
Dad. That's funny.
Dad.
To break the tension, and we went back to the movie. And then it pinged 4 more times, then never again.
Oh, shit.
I still live here, and me nor my roommates ever heard it again. I think he was just saying, "I'm here," in a way that he knew I'd recognize. I've had a few other instances, but this is the only one I cannot debunk at all.
I like it.
Yeah.
Ding dong.
Dad's just
Ding
being
dong.
annoying like in the past when he's like, get out here! Get your ass out here and unload these fucking groceries, you little fox! That's how I
Yeah.
Just kidding. That is I talk to children.
Oh shit.
I think the worst thing I call them to their face is hooligans.
Their face.
Hey, I think things in my head. Those are inside thoughts.
Inside thoughts. Okay. This is from Party 1, 8,712.
Is that how many parties they've been?
Bet. Hell yeah.
Maybe.
Brother.
I believe a father's spirit helped me save his child.
Oh.
Dispatch sent me to a wreck on the outskirts of town. The caller reported seeing a vehicle go off the roadway and into some thick trees near the tracks. They couldn't provide an exact location, only a vague 8-mile stretch of highway based on landmarks. The highway ran parallel to the train tracks, bordered by dense trees. I began my search, driving slowly along the shoulder and scanning the area. After looping around for the first time, I didn't find anything. I requested additional units and a drone to assist in the search. Then I rolled down the windows as I continued on my second pass. About 2 miles in, I heard a voice shout, "Over here!" Loud and unmistakable. I called out to dispatch and ran into the thick wooded area, where I eventually found the wreck. The vehicle had crossed the track and struck a tree. Unfortunately, the driver had succumbed to his injuries. Then, I heard a soft crying coming from the back. It was an
Ugh.
infant.
Oh no.
Fortunately, the child was unharmed and was handed over to EMS. We combed the area, but we didn't find anyone else. Later, we learned from the family that the driver had an extensive medical history, which had likely caused him to leave the roadway. Do you think it was the baby's father that led me to the wreck?
Hell yeah.
I do.
Hell yeah, I do.
Mhm.
Hell yeah, I do.
Brother.
Hell yeah, I do.
Hell yeah.
That
That's
reminds
the
me.
second story like that of the one from last week.
Yeah. The ones that will be in a future week for listeners.
Oh, yeah, that.
Greg. No
Oh
teaser.
no, I broke the fourth wall. Shit.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Your turn.
I'm going. I thought you were going to finish saying something, Kylie.
Oh, no. I'm just staring
Oh,
into the
bet.
void.
Oh, Craig, I was just now noticing you changed your name to Mothman as my daddy.
Yeah,
That's so funny.
I thought it would be hilarious.
It is.
It is.
It
Okay,
is. I'm
it is
laughing.
hilarious.
I can't
har,
laugh too
har.
hard because my whole body hurts.
Same.
Oh no. Okay, the story's called "My Dad Was Chased by Ink-Stained Mama."
By a what? Oh, that was their. What is their name?
Ink-Stained Mama.
Oh, okay. I heard something.
Wait,
else. Like,
what?
I was just by an ink stain mama. I heard mama.
Nor.
Oh no.
Ugh, it's definitely night vibes, you guys.
We haven't been this. Well, that's not true. Anyway, Craig, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Ash.
Next week you'll see. Just kidding. Okay. The story occurred near Dixie Apartments, Gobble Roberts, Prestonsburg, Floyd.
We're just gobbling Robert.
Gobble
Gobbled by
Roberts.
Okay.
Oh no. Prestonburg, Floyd County, Kentucky. My dad and I have always been close. I'm daddy's little girl, and of course I always listen to his stories. Living in Eastern Kentucky has its advantages, especially if you want a good scare. I was recently married to my high school sweetheart. We were about to have our first child, and it was our first apartment together. I realized that the train tracks near my apartment were the same ones my dad used to walk as a teenager with our cousins. I always got a strange feeling from the tracks, never walked too close to them. I was curious as to why, and I was curious as to why and knew my dad would have the answer, or at least know how to help me find it. So I asked him, and this was his answer. When he was younger, 14 to 15, he would walk the tracks from his house into town. It was fastest and safest. I don't know about safest, just kidding. Safest, especially considering how much trouble we got into. It was the best way to avoid fights, walking on the tracks between Allen and Gobble Roberts. There was a house along the tracks. The only way to get to it was by the tracks themselves. It was slightly offset. The porch was about 20 feet away from the tracks opposite of the river. In parentheses, the very same river that 26 children and a bus driver lost their lives in 1958.
Oh.
So it's haunted river by this haunted house. That is crazy. They decided to check it out. The house was situated that if you didn't know it was there, you'd miss it. Even being that close to the tracks, it was him, my cousin Larry, and Bobo. Yes, that really is his name. And they decided these names, and they decided to be brave. They walked into the two-story house and realized it was about 20 degrees colder than it was outside. Gross. They began to explore, and they had that AC cranked clear the fuck up. They began to explore and ended up separated, Dad in the bedroom, Larry in the kitchen, and Bobo upstairs. Exploring the house and looking around, finding some really cool things that led to the conclusion that the house belonged to a family that worked the railroad. And there were kids that lived there at some point in time. The house got colder further inside they went. When they heard Larry scream, they ran. They all ended up outside on the tracks, and when they asked why he screamed, he said it was because someone grabbed his leg and started pulling him down the stairs towards the back of the house.
Ooh.
Gross.
Ew.
Mm-hmm. They ran as fast as they could towards Gobble Roberts. When they walked back, they couldn't find the house. It was only when they walked from Allen to Gobble Robert that they found this house. They took a few more adventures into the house over the years until they got cars, but the only exception was that they never went back to the kitchen. I tried to find this house. I didn't walk far enough, and I was coming from, this is like, yeah, her talking again. Coming from Gobble Roberts, I never started from the Allen side. My dad or cousins haven't been back into the house since their late teens. If you have seen this house, please let me know. Dad says it was about 2 miles from the start of the woods. I would really like some more information. Okay. Larry won't talk about it. Oh no. And Bobo isn't the type to answer questions about something that scared him. Bet. Go off, Queen.
Bobo.
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 What is that pulsating red light in the corner?
It means we're recording.
Oh, okay. I was like, where is it? What's happening?
What is that?
I've never noticed it before, okay? In these years we've been
They're
doing
so
this.
small. And I got all those from yourghoststories.com, by the way. Also.
I will never be able to unhear Gobble Roberts.
Gobble Robert.
Gobbling Roberts. On the haunted house. I don't know. I don't know
On
where I'm
the
going with that.
haunted house.
On the spooky toilet
goblin
by
in
the
the
spooky
spooky
lake.
toilet.
Oh no.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
we have some
Well.
it's kind of, sort of.
yeah.
Yeah,
We went to a pole dancing class.
we did.
It was fun.
I'm sore in every muscle I own.
Everything hurts. Those people that do pole, they are the strongest motherfuckers ever, and they do it with like grace and beauty,
Mm-hmm.
making it look like easy and effortless,
Yeah.
Oof.
For real, for real.
like ballroom dancing backwards and in heels.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah. It was fun. I'm excited for our next class.
Me
I'm so
too.
sore though.
Yes. I've already picked out the pole I'm putting in my bedroom.
Slay.
That's so funny.
Already hired a contractor, a free one, Peter.
Hell yeah, brother.
Put it in for me.
Oh no.
And then we were crazy and we went paddleboarding.
yeah.
We did go
afterwards, so
paddleboarding.
that's even more like rowing and
And the wind
moving
was
around.
500 miles
And
per hour.
Yeah, the wind was so bad.
Yeah.
And Craig and I were like sharing a
We
paddleboard.
tipped over 5
Peter
times.
took over too.
Yeah, we kept tipping
Oof.
over. Oh no. because we kept like trying, and we were like rowing and
We're like in
rowing.
the middle of the lake, like woo!
The waves were like coming and coming, and
Yeah.
then we got tipped over, and then we try, and then we get tipped over, and so we just drifted to the
We all
other
got
shore.
stranded on the shore opposite
Uh-huh.
of where we wanted to be.
And some
Mhm.
nice lady and her
And a
shark.
lovely lady, yeah.
Yeah.
Who rescued us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yippee.
Yeah. Yippee.
Okay. Any other life updates?
I went
That's
to
about it.
Pride over the weekend, and that was
Oh
hella fun.
yeah.
Yeah. It was
How
way fun.
was it?
It was gay, and there were shirtless men everywhere. It was really fun though.
Did you meet any
It
new
was fun
friends?
to like see the parade. No new friends, nor
Aw.
yeah, that's okay. There were too many couples there. And I was like,
Ew,
ugh, how dare you?
When you're
Yeah, fuck
loved.
you. Congratulations. Yeah.
Congratulations, I'm finding a person, you motherfucker.
No, literally, yeah, yeah. That was the vibe. But it was so fun, and everyone was so cute. Yeah, the vendors were
Aw.
pretty okay. Yeah, it was cool.
Good.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Pork and doggos.
Oh,
And that's
ladybug.
about it. Just working my life away.
Wishing I could
Wishing
go
I
on
could go on a cruise.
Literally.
All right, everyone, we have socials.
We do. If you have ghost stories and you want to hear them on an episode like this one,
Mm.
maybe not quite like this one. This one's
Maybe one where we're better.
maybe when
Yeah.
we're
8 o'clock at
by
night.
bedtime.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we'll read your ghost story if you send it to seancewithmysiblings@gmail.com.
And we'll make playful banter while we do it.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, sorry.
seancewithmysiblings@gmail.com.
We have a
Yep,
TikTok.
send it there. At
Seance
Seance with my siblings. Instagram, Seance with my siblings. Facebook, same thing. Yep, they're all the
YouTube.
same.
Oh.
YouTube.
If you want to watch
If you want to
this-
see us nodding.
Yeah, if you want to see us nodding
In
in unison, watch us on YouTube.
If you want to see me flip off the camera,
Yeah.
then you can also watch us on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to see the random nonsense letters that Shandy typed in for our
Yeah.
It wanted a name, and I was pissed off because why does it need my fucking name?
what do you want next? My social security?
Yes, right. I'm like, you can't have my firstborn. He's a grown ass adult now.
Oh no. It's trying to steal all your information.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you for
It's
this.
bedtime.
It's our
Happy
shenanigans.
Father's Day. Happy Papa's Day.
Happy Father's
Happy
Day.
Day to
Happy
all the
Papa.
people who are dads in any way you became a dad.
Especially, yeah, Tobias.
Especially bias.
Sorry.
Or, as Pedro Pascal says, daddy is a state of mind.
Yeah. Yeah. True that.
You shan't be my daddy. Hi,
Not you. I'm talking to the folks at home.
Oh, she'll be your dad.
I'll be your daddy. I'll
I'll
split
be
you in
your
half.
demon daddy. Oh,
And then put
Jesus.
you back together because I can fix you.
Florence is
Just
my
like that one
daddy.
projector.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
bye.
Oh, God.
The end.
The end.
Yeah, end it.